Here we are. Friday is greeting us. It is here. It is now. I'm like, I just started. Don't listen to me. Hang out with me, vibe with me, chat with me. Please like and subscribe. Be a good human always, and you need to be an adult. Come on now. And let's get this party started. I'm going to do a poll or a question. Or not, because YouTube already restarted me. Well, that was quick. We'll try to do a question. I'll do this one for now. Zam. Nope, Zam. Anyways. Okay. Yep. Get this party started. I like the polls once again because people will answer those more than the question. But you have to think of like the options, and the options are it only gives you like 4 options to do. So like yesterday was like, there could be so many music options, you know? But cheers to Friday. It could have been like, what are you doing this weekend, you know? Could have just done that. But I'll probably ask that anyways. You know? It looks like it may rain, but it also doesn't. They started cutting the back here this morning, and they literally quit like halfway. So it looks like crazy. But to be fair, I saw the mower smoking, and I was like, it's legit smoking. They had some like heavy duty stuff out there, and it was like literally smoking. And I was like, that's because y'all didn't maintain it, and now you got a little dumpster fire going. But no fire, thank God, obviously. But it was literally smoking. Oh no. The Brady Bunch? Yes. And there's a story. Da 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 da. I talked about how I've only watched a few seasons with Dancing with the Stars, and I didn't renew Hulu and Disney last year, so I didn't watch like last year's, but I watched it for a few years. So cheesy. But they had the hot brother on there, but he's old now, and it's like, wait, what? He's like old, but everyone was voting for him for sure because they loved him from the Brady Bunch, but he wasn't that great. And bless his like dancing coach, bless her heart, because she was like literally trying to put up with his ass. Jeez. Don't start with the spamming, yo. Just be calm, cool, and collected. Do we need to meditate before we start this? Maybe like that's like what we need. We all need to just go into a moment of like, I literally was like, please give me good people today. Protect me. Keep me away from these goblins. Before I was here. Believe that. Crazy. Can I get an age and astrology check like immediately? I've seen a bunch of crazy so far that's just like repetitive, but not too crazy. So I'm just going to keep it moving. Oh no. What is happening? Okay, anyways. Yeah, hang out with me, vibe with me. Be a good human. You need to be an adult. I'm saying it all again. Please like and subscribe. Answer the question. Can we talk about something? Hey, Bama, you must have heard me calling you in. I was calling the Brady Bunch, but that could be like our like theme song around here for the circus, but no copyright, you know. There was a story about a group and they were a living circus. They saw the trolls, the boogie monsters, and the crazy here. 67? What does that mean? All I see now is Tom doing this. That's literally what I see. There was a story about Dutchie's dogs and they go rough, rough, rough. Go dogs! What up, Bama? Oh, your messages like got swamped. What is a 67? No one knows. Oh, good lord. You were done, right? Yeah, you're done. Okay, favorite shows. What up, Stoic? Are you afraid of the dark? Wow, I don't really remember much of that, but wow, flashback. Sabrina. I realized as I got older, I wasn't really into the witchy stuff, but I did enjoy Sabrina growing up. I liked the cartoon too. Do you remember Braceface? Oh my gosh. Wow, I forgot about Braceface. The first 10 seasons of The Simpsons. Why no more? They got like 900, right? Oh, after. Sorry, I didn't read that. Yeah. Allegedly, they have like a psychic medium on their team, and that's where they predict some of the stuff that comes true. But I like to tell people with spiritual stuff, sometimes it's just like it could take the time to come true, you know? Even though if you're gifted with things and you work on it like anything, you get better. But we still just have inklings. And we don't all know it all, you know? So, like, there's, like, inklings to the stuff that I think that you can see visions of the world and see, like, glimpses of things. But there's also a lot of unknown because I feel like life, we had all the answers to everything. What would that be like, you know? Oh, no, no. Ew. No, I don't speak Dutch. Harry Potter? No way. Oh my gosh, I have a sunflower that looks like the three-headed dog, but three-headed sunflower. I'm from the US, yo. My name is good, James. How are you? Welcome back. What up, Simba? Oh no. What's up, 1332? Well, hopefully I get there. I think I'm not far behind. 1738. At least hopefully I don't get to 1738. Shout out to Fetty Wap, right? So, how old are you and what's your astrology sign? What came in? I would have been like 10 years old in 2003 or like 11 years old. As awesome as it could have been to be at Atlantis Morsets concert, that was not there. Maybe my mom. Wouldn't that be funny? What's up, 1332? 1332. Is that how you feel, Chris? Ew, I don't know what that is, but you can go on and get. No, I'm not answering questions. Can only imagine what if I said I'm answering questions like up here. Oh no, that could be really cool, but really crazy. Thanks, Leanne. How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you so much for the other day, and I'm so sorry I was behind. I'm sorry I'm behind a little now, hopefully not far. How you doing, lady? What's up? Gross. Oh, you're definitely a millennial, millennial, and a Virgo. Definitely on both. Okay, Earth sign, holla. What up, Kale? Thanks, Charles. What? What, Steven? Is that a real question? Wireless water? Should they go to Congress? Hmm. What the hell are you talking about, dude? What up? Moose tracks? Happy Friday. You're still off, right? Hopefully you got your Waffle House with your dead frying gray hair. Y'all saw that wasp? Ooh. Mm-mm. You know what that means, right? You know what that means? Andy Griffin, how'd I know? Right from the rip. I actually hated SpongeBob for a very long time, and then I got obsessed. I hated it because it took away all my other cartoons that I watched because they were really amping it up. But then I jumped in, and I even painted my room as a teenager bikini bottom blue. Y'all saw that? I'm trying to I'm stay cool with these guys, you know, but I don't know. He's flying real low. Amanda show, yeah, we talked about that. That's great. Prison Break, what the heck? Home Improvement, like little peeping toms. Yeah, Law and Order for sure. Shout out to Farms because we both Oh, you seen that? We love some Law and Order. He's about to make a guest appearance, y'all. You see it? He literally is zooming. I'm like, don't get caught up in the fan, yo. Do not get caught up in the fan. Is it about tarot? No. I think opening a can of spiritual worms around here would be bananas. And I don't think I want to do that to myself, so no. Maybe like a members only thing later. You think you're 38? Why you think? Thanks, Leanne. How's your day going? From Liverpool. What up, Philip? Did I already eat? Hell yeah, I already ate. I knew if I sat down here, I need to be doing that first. So I ate a lot. I'm kind of like fighting through the itis a little bit, but feeling good. Feeling like recharged because there was not a chance I was coming on here without lunch first. Nope. Nope. Love seafood. Love seafood. I love me some crab cakes, Joe. I could eat so many crab cakes. Like, so many. Tons. I love lobster. I remember the first time I had, like, lobster, not, like, already cracked open kind of thing. Like, you had to work for it. I remember I ate it with a couple of people. And I literally got, like, almost none because I'm sitting here, like, struggling. I was about to start eating the damn shell because I'm, like, struggling to crack these things open. And you want to drench it in butter, right? And then down it back. Crazy. I remember literally, like, with the little nutcracker. trying to crack them open and stuff, and I look over and they already slurped down almost everything. I was like, damn, y'all didn't feel bad for me. I don't know what I was doing, but I got better because I was like, oh yeah, you gotta go. Especially if you're like eating with people and you're sharing a bucket or something, you gotta go. You gotta be on there chucking them back. That's gross. Why does rice have to be in there? Anyways. You'll pitch in for what, Kevin? How was my experience on live? Is that a real question, Adam? 1536. Stop. Stop. We did not just jump all the way up. Oh, I had a chicken sandwich on some French bread. And I ate some chips from Aldi. So that was good. But I also had a protein shake. And I filled that puppy up with all kinds of stuff. So I'm feeling like I overdid it a little bit. Because a protein shake is like, is a meal as well, you know? And sometimes I'm like, oh, it's just so good. And all of a sudden I'm just like, okay, I need a moment. So that's where I'm at. When I saw for lunch, I saw Fortune for some reason. I was like, ooh, my fortune teller. Will I have mini trolls today? No, you will find awesome people filled with good souls and good energy. Was I am. Oh, I never watched any Star Trek shit. Sorry, y'all. I'm all about the universe and stuff, but I don't watch a lot of stuff. But to sit there and watch that, I play some Star Fox, so tear it up with some Star Fox. Tear it up. They dropped it on DS, though. Did they release it yet? Ooh, I know it was coming. Or I saw something like a couple of months ago. I opened up YouTube. Excuse me. Or it's not DS, Switch, sorry. I'm so, like, old. I'm not old, but I'm just not hip with it. But I do have, a Switch. Yeah. Oh, it's out! When did it release? June 25th! Yesterday, yo! Oh, my spidey senses were kicking on in. Star Fox. Anybody played it yet? What? So anyway, a couple months ago, I opened up YouTube and it automatically opened up to like a video. But it was a live and I was like, what? Because I never get to the lives unless someone's living. So I was like, what? But it was Nintendo. And they were like having like a open chat about the drop for it. And I was like, what? And then I watched the video for what it was going to look like on the Switch. And I was like, I could be about it. It's crazy. Y'all saw me yesterday with the chicken? Maybe some of y'all didn't see me with the chicken. I'm crazy with game stuff. I don't know. From Japan, what up? It feels like a light comes on and a lot of people come from the same place. It is a birdcage motors, but there's no animal in there. You want to go in there? Jesse. I don't think they like and subscribe, though. Maybe. All homeworks, what? Rocket Power? Yeah, 4K said that the other day. Tom and Jerry, Angry Beavers, yes. Green Show. Red Green Show, what was that? And Sanford and Sons? I never watched Sanford and Sons. I did watch a little bit of Alf, though. You remember Alf, y'all? I'm from the U.S. Hobbies, endless. Endless. Don't put me in a box. Yeah, they don't relax around here. They do sometimes. I'm grateful. I'd much rather be having like cool conversations. As always, add that to the sheet I say. Online buddies, what up? Mama, I'm from Mermaid Island. Throw them for a loop, you know? They'll be like, Mermaid Island. Like, yep. Where the mermaids go. Thanks, Denny. I don't know nothing about going on with the soccer and the football. Don't know nothing. Ask Steven. Steven's doing a live report on it, y'all. He's a news reporter for ooh, for the soccer stuff, or Harchez, because I have not a clue. And I don't know nothing. I don't know none of those books, Stoic. Do you have like a it's what genre of books that you like? But I don't think anyone was here. Well, Jesse's here. Besides you, Jesse, and now Grown. What up? What up, TG? Happy Friday, y'all. Rocco's Modern Life. Oh my gosh. And iCarly. Oh my goodness. How old are you, Nico? Stop, Bama. I heard you like deleted messages. You're trying to stir them up. You're trying to rile them up. How many deleted messages will Bama get? It don't even got a number. Was I No, I've never been to a soccer or football game. Either one. Football, or soccer, football, none of that. I've been to some basketball games though. Just basketball is kind of boring for me to watch. I think it's all boring at this point. I used to really be into sports, believe that. Now I'm like, nah, I'm good. It's like politics. Made for division. Yeah, I'm gonna pin that. They probably still won't see it, but we're gonna pin it. No, all those outside the US and inside the US, please like and subscribe. If you are a cool human and you have something cool to say or want to talk about, drop it in the chat. But most of it's like, I'm not reading it. Will I heal from this? Right. Crab boils and shrimp oils. Shrimp boils. I love really anything seafood. For real. I like doing like spring rolls too. I love seafood. Love it. I grew up eating a lot of seafood. Like me and my dad would eat a lot of seafood. He loves seafood too. But to be fair, I'm not a picky eater at all. There's a couple things that I'm like, I don't know, or I'd rather not, but I'm really not a picky eater. Smell does it for me too though. If it smells like trash or like puke or garbage, like I'm probably not gonna do it. And I've had durian before and that's a no. I thought I had liked it at first because I had it in a fruit cake, and then I had a durian cake like given to me, and the shit stunk up my whole house. Like it was awful. Like I literally was like gagging all over the place. So nasty. Yeah. Ben was like, what Grown said. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, I appreciate y'all saying that. I really do. But they don't listen. They don't fucking listen. They don't read, actually. They don't listen nor read. And even if I answered, like, every single one of this, like, especially the nonsense, it wouldn't even matter. You know what I mean? They have, like, selective hearing, selective vision, selective a lot of things, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, ABC, does this give you flashbacks? I don't know about the World Cup in America. How am I doing? Doing good on this fine Friday, you know? How are you doing? How's everybody doing in here? Well, what are y'all doing for the weekend? No. Yeah, I'm getting almost past the stage of not wanting to sleep. I'm like, I feel like I don't want to go to sleep now, but I am still feeling very full. I'm like, okay, just chill, you know, and don't absorb this ruckus. Looking for a good laugh through the chat. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh my god, that is gross. Amsterdam, what up? No, I don't watch football. I used to. Ew. What up, 4K? I was just saying earlier that you had mentioned rocket power the other day. GT6 is out now. I thought it was November. What up, Trosa? Happy Friday. Did GTA release? I don't believe it. I was talking about Star Fox. Star Fox released yesterday. Which is crazy, because I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Should play on here. How could you do that with the Switch? I'm so not technology savvy. I don't know if that's possible. Like, share the screen? I have no clue. I played video games a couple times when I first started live streaming. I just, like, recorded my TV in very bad quality of me playing Naughty Bear and Katamari. No, Katamari. Dang, I do that every time. I don't know why. My brain is like, ooh, Katamari. And then it's like, no, it's calamari. But no, calamari is the food, damn it. I get excited because they're both exciting to me. Yeah, I thought GTA was November. Rhodey's like on it because that's all he plays. For Call of Duty? No, they're not. No, they're not. That's crazy. Oh, I remember one of the last times I went on, I wanted to go play the boat on multiplayer and like jack people up. So I went on and someone hacked the system and it was like nuts. There were no rules and you know, all these like 10-year-olds on there that have no life and they're just like destroying you. And I'm like, dang, I know I'm not that good, but they didn't give you a chance, especially with the no rules. Oh, you seen it in Walmart, Bama? Did you get some ice cream while you were there? Come on now. I done told y'all. When you go to Aldi and when you go to Walmart, there's specific things you gotta get. $79 PS5. What? $100 for the for GTA, Bama? Ed, and Eddie. Oh my gosh. I honestly thought it was a little like, what am I watching? So I would do Rocket Power. I thought I was the chick, but I wasn't, you know? Ew. No. What about Kablam? Mermaids do exist. Oh, no. That's a no. Who asked that? I like how you're telling me that's a healthy comment. It's like feeling like it's not. Like, I can't, Paul. Jeez. Moving on. No, Bama. Message 9,000 deleted. I don't remember Real Monsters. How's my summer going? Good. It's hot as hell. What about you? Hey Arnold, yes. Yes. It's crazy. Love some football head. Hey Arnold, watch out for that. No, that's George of the Jungle. Wait. Or it's like, hey, football head or something. I gotta play it back. I haven't heard it in years. Some of those things, once again, I've said before, I'm almost scared to go back and watch, like, how it was. Because they have so many different weird hidden messages in these things. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to ruin it for myself. Rugrats. You got the DVD series? No way. You know, when I got some of my, like, childhood stuff from my mom that kept it for so long, I was so upset that she didn't have my dill pickle doll. I was like, what? Like, you literally have all these things that are just like, what is this? But you don't have my dill pickle doll. I was so upset because he literally, like, moved and stuff. It was kind of creepy now that I think about it, but I, like, looked them up online and they're still like $100. It's crazy. Yeah, Alf. My dad grew up watching Alf. I kind of, like, watched it a little bit here and there. The chicken or the egg? I don't know. You tell me. What up, Paul? Happy Friday. Oh, they asked that like 30 times, I'm assuming. Oh. But with Rugrats, they got, like, carried away. They honestly had, like, so many seasons. They really overdid it. Like, I don't want to see them all grown up, you know? I was like, wait, what? I did watch All Grown Up, but I was getting, like, older, so it was just kind of like, now I'm grown up, you know? Lizzie McGuire was one of my favorites, and Even Stevens. I love Even Stevens, although I think that it probably jacked up Shia LaBeouf, you know? Which is really sad. But I loved Even Stevens as well. I love Proud Family. I don't even know. I'm gonna, like, think. Oh, y'all know I love Saved by the Bell. Come on now. Love Saved by the Bell. I love Dawson's Creek. Loved it. Dawson's is kind of one that I want to go back and rewatch as an adult, but I don't know how many seasons there are, and that's a lot of dedication. Oh man, the jibber jabber. Just stop saying it over and over again. They really think that it's just like gonna get them acknowledged. It's crazy. And just being chill Bill about it would get you more acknowledged, I guess. It's crazy. Ugh. Yeah, no spam, but they do it. You lit it up. Lit it up. Some of these guys got like 30 fucking accounts. Yeah, they're most definitely not. New York City, would you eat a raw sushi if they paid you $500? Well, sushi is raw, right? Is that a joke? I love sushi. Love it. It's definitely overrated. Like, price-wise, for sure. And if you know a good place, you know, but a lot of it's the same shit. But I love sushi. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I can eat so much of it. And the crazy part about sushi, because it's like fish too, so it's lighter. You eat so much of it, and then like an hour, 2 hours later, you're ready to go. Like, you're like, yeah, I'm going to eat some more, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Keep it moving. Oh my God. Like, how does that even, like, get past the blockers? Like, wow. Hold on. I'm gonna add that in there too. It's crazy the things that that YouTube shows, doesn't show. They're like, that one's okay, right? It's fine. Like, we'll let that one go. Like, what do you mean that one's okay? Like, that's like, shouldn't even be in the block words. It should be a known word that's blocked all aboard. All around on the board. Oh my gosh. Don't say that. Actually, maybe. I'm like, no, they're on their whole other mission, Jesse. I don't even know, like, the mission that those... Well, actually, I have an idea of the mission, and it's a no for me. It's a no. Which team am I supporting in the World Cup? I don't even know who's in it. The world. Is soccer not an American sport? It's still a support. It's still a sport though, grown. But Stephen would probably agree with you. Nothing for the weekend. That could be cool. Or you just haven't found the plan yet. What, Deep? I don't know if that's a serious question. They're gonna win the World Cup? Hey, from England. What up, mates? Yeah, but don't you think the games are already predicted? No? Yeah, I haven't watched sports in a very long time. It's been like 10 years or so. Favorite fish? Love pompano. Love redfish. Love trout. I mean, a lot of fish is like, you can't say all fish is the same because it's not. But the less bone, the better. For sure. I'm not even going to answer. Usually I'd probably throw it back a couple times of like, oh, you want to talk shit? I got something for you. But no, no, nope. On some platforms. Oh, did it release it for other things besides the Switch? I like how I still see where are you from, even though that is pinned down there. Crazy. Crazy. That's how you know that they don't read. And they also are on their own mission. So whether you answered them or not, they're still just on their own mission. It's crazy. I don't know how many tattoos I have. Not like trillions, but... When I don't like someone, do I say bless their heart? The bless your heart can be used in so many different ways. Should do like an educational breakdown of bless your heart. Bless your heart could be like literal, like sadness I feel for you. Like it could also be very spiteful of like I don't feel fucking bad for you. It can also be like pretty much those two for the most part, you know? Or funny and witty, of course. But pretty much those. I ain't going nowhere. Don't ask me to go nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. No. Oh, you had them, Paul? You had them? I was like, I think they're ranch. Because last time when I got them again, I was like, it's ranch? So then I was like, was I confused if it was ranch again? Yeah. They're good, right? I just like them. I like them with like tuna too. Like eating with like a tuna fish sandwich. Even if you're feeling fine, you can throw them in there for a little crunch. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Don't forget Hunger Team Force. What about Eddie? Capture card. That's what it's called. Yeah. I was like, there's a connecting piece. I think I have a capture card. Kablam, naked action figures. What about Angela Anaconda? That's a pretty fucking weird question. No, that was weird. The wild thornberries, duh. I put that in my thing the other day. I said kablam or wild thornberries. Am I AI? Yes. I answered that about the bless your heart. Hope you heard it. Bless your heart. Thanks, Lionel. Ew. Wow, I'm glad you're done. Gross. Done, Rugrats. You heard me? I know I'm behind. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of them too, y'all. I know I'm behind, but I am actively getting rid of them as well if it's not already taken care of. Shout out to Bama and Jesse for sure, and Grown. Recess? Yes. For real. still. I know, Paul. I literally put it down here, too. I pinned Bama's thing and literally... Where are you from? Mermaid Island. Where you'll never see me. Dun da da da. You saw the movie in theaters? Oh my gosh. I saw Rugrats in theaters when they went to Paris or whatever. Their like first movie. And I saw SpongeBob movie in theaters. I actually still have a charm bracelet that I got from Claire's with SpongeBob, like from seeing that movie. It was like a little trinket charm bracelet. I wanted that to be like a first tattoo that I got, funny enough, but it was like a little trinket charm bracelet, but you would slide on the charms. Anyways. Yeah, Alf was creepy. Magic School Bus. Yes, Miss Friends, duh. Video game? I never played the video game. Captain Planet? Never seen it, James. What up, Patrick? 83 degrees. Good luck with all the kids. The Littles? I don't remember that one. Who remembers reading Rainbow? I used to love reading Rainbow. And Arthur. Come on now, Arthur and DW. I used to love Arthur. Even Stevens was hilarious, but when you watch it back, it kind of makes you a little sad about where Shia LaBeouf went. I seen one of his movies like 10-ish years ago, probably longer, called Honey or something. That was an interesting movie. I feel like dude's been through a lot of stuff. Who's to say? But I mean, even if you, like, I saw something about him like a few months ago, actually. That's where I thought of it again today. I was like, oh yeah, I did see that video of him like losing his shit at his house or something. I was like, what? Anyways, not shocking. What up, Foxy? How have you been, lady? I'm sorry I'm behind. I didn't. Who lived inside this kid's wall? Okay, oh, I was trying to think of it the other day. Let me see if any of you guys know. There was a movie back in the day. I think I was mixing movies. But this little boy, like, got adopted from, like, another country. I wanted to say Shaq was in there, but then when I looked it up, like, because there were, like, little people in there, like, talking to the dude. Is that movie? It's so weird. I tried to look it up, and then when I looked up Shaq, because I thought of Shaq too, I was like, that's not the same movie. I used to love Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as well. That was a good one. Yeah, repeat questions. I see them all the time. I'm like, wow. It's okay if I miss it and you repeat it, but, like, obviously the spamming of it is like, no. Thanks, Foxy. I hope you and the pup are doing good. Happy Friday. Oh, are you telling me the movie? Am I that caught up? I'm gonna look that up. Or are you talking? Oh, you know what movie I can't watch, though? Like, to this day? Homeward Bound. Oh, I just cry and cry. I would not be able to watch it. Would not be able to watch it. I cried as a kid, and I remember just crying and crying. And I had a Siamese cat, too, named Sassy. What was it? Wait, that's not right. What the hell? This ain't it. I still don't know what it was. I tried to look it up. This was like a month ago. I can't remember a lot about Dawson's Creek, but I was very invested. I was like, yes, this is how love works. Crazy. I remember being like a teenager watching it, but I don't remember a lot of it. I really don't. And I think Dawson's like, I watched Dawson in another show, and I think he was like for the other team. So I was like, wait a minute, was he? I really don't know if he actually is or not. Maybe he does both teams, you know? But him and Katie together, Katie Holmes. For whatever reason, I can't remember her name in the show currently. Wild. Don't tell me. And then when she was with the other guy too, Macy, I was like, Macy was way cuter than Dawson, but I was like, oh my gosh, they're like so in love, you know? But it was kind of a wild story. I just remember them like crying together too. Like I remember like really like intense moments, like seeing as a teenager. I'm like, is this what love is like, you know? But they were like young in there too, right? Teenager, college. I don't know if I watch it back, I'm gonna be like, what was I even thinking? $57 Scottish account. What? Let me see. I don't think I've ever seen that. I used to love the one movie too, Oliver and Company. Oh, I love that movie. Oh. Yeah, buy me a pizza. Don't send your toenails. But buy me a pizza and buy me a coffee. The link's in the bio. There was another show. I still want to think about that movie though. Is what sad? You never tried what? Oh, good Lord. We're taking bets? Crazy. Yeah, Grunenlin, how are you? What up, Brazil? You went to Home Depot? How did it go? What'd you get? Please like and subscribe. I don't know. I didn't find what you were talking about either, Jesse. So, who's right here? 1402 timestamp. I was wondering if I was going to get a timestamp soon. I'm not that far behind, but let me keep it moving. I'm good, Foxy. Thanks for showing up. I mean, whether I was a normal person or not, something's in the water over there. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. But is it? Yeah. Yep. Not even going to repeat that back. Yeah, I'm going to give you my number. You ready to write it down? Go ahead and just get a tattoo artist so you can get it tattooed on, okay? And let me know when you have your artist there and that's going to happen so I know it's official and you have my number, okay? And you need to get it completely written out. Or actually, let me talk to your artist and I will let them know, and it'll be a surprise for you what my number will be. And you'll never lose it. It's crazy. I'm like, yeah, let me give you my number. You ready? SpongeBob SquarePants. Redfish. Oh, Redfish, like Redfish. I was like, is that a movie? I was like, is that a show? One fish, two fish, blue fish, green fish, red fish. That was all wrong, but whatever. We were talking about Cat in the Hat like a month ago, and I saw that in the movie theaters, and I remember him making a joke about a garden hoe, and he's like making a joke, and I remember my best friend's mom was like laughing so hard in the theaters over it, and me and my best friend are like laughing too because it's just hoe, but we just like are laughing at hoe, you know. But her mom has like an older adult like, yeah, this is actually funny. But I'm like, was that like PG-13? I can't remember. I was like, we were like 11. Oh, I didn't mean to unhide that loser. Hold on. Oh, jeez. Da-da-da. Back to the chambers. On the other side of the world and got no mission. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, and then I scroll by like hidden, timed out, deleted, timed out. Wow. Wish I could say I was surprised, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know why when they ask me that, and even if I was, it would be none of your business either, right? So it's like, when I answer that, it's like, still like, I don't know. I've said it so many times, I'm not going to answer those anymore. And plus, it's a little annoying from like a situation that happened not too long ago where I feel like, you know, like people feel like they can, it's like, why does that matter to you? Like at all. It's just something to like try to like talk shit about essentially. And it's like, whatever I say, you're still going to talk shit. So it doesn't matter, you know? I'm comfortable where I'm at and how I feel about myself and how I feel about that, you know? And I'm not going to say it because then they'll ask like 30,000 times, you know what I mean? It's annoying. It's annoying. But it's also like, they do this with other things. It's just whatever they pick to try to like be little sheetheads, essentially. Keep it moving. A 1408. Hold on. That's not right. I thought I was getting closer. Hey, Urkel, happy Friday. Welcome to the circus. There's a bunch of trolls. But we'll navigate through, because they'll get in hidden, yo. Yeah, I could do that, but I also, like, I'm cool with, like, meeting random people on the spot. It's part of the algorithm to some degree, so, yeah, I could easily do that. But I also, like, I want to be able to find good souls that may come in at random and make them feel like they can't, like, communicate or not cool enough or something. I don't know. So, who knows what the future holds, but at this point, Trust in the universe to send me good people. It's always a safari hunt. But I'm seeing progression. That's for sure. You're AI too, Casper? What? Casper, the friendly ghost. Yeah, Pepper Ann. Pepper Ann, Pepper Ann, na 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 na. Or, the Pippi Longstockings. Yes. I used to get called that too as a kid. Good, Casper. How are you? Yeah, who remembers Family Matters? Who does? Who does? Urkel, you've been coming around for a while now. I appreciate it. You got a celebrity in the chat, y'all. Ooh. Saved by the Bell. Do. That's not how it goes, but you know what I mean. What else? Degrassi. I've said that before, but I was obsessed with Degrassi. You could learn about all the things in Degrassi that the world wasn't teaching people like that. All the things. Crazy. I remember it started getting more and more scandalous on there. I was like, oh, is that what y'all are doing? That's crazy. Brave little toaster? No. Grown's like, yeah. Y'all are brave little toasters. So you are British? No. I mean, my grandma is, but I'm not a Brit, mate. But I do have some biscuits and some crumpets and tea. You silly wankers. Don't tell the Brits. Oh, there's one in here. I'm like, don't tell the Brits about my accent. They're gonna be like, oh, it's awful, Dutchy. It's awful. Respect the host or get ghosts. Oh. Hello, good evening, good night, Herchaz. What up? Did you bring your bones today or no? I don't do Instagram. Yeah, make sure you ask Jess like that, Jessie. You okay? Like in caps. Take a look. It's in a book. Yes, Stoic. Oh, I'm behind if you're commenting on the Reading Rainbow. Yes. Bob Ross is cool all the time. What inspired me to do both sides of my nose? Well, I turned 18 and I was like, I'm getting a piercing, right? And the guy was like, do you want this, the left or the right? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, what if I did both? And he was like, you should do both. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do one side. And I don't even remember what side I did first. I was like, I'm just going to do one side. And then literally, like, maybe a year later, I got the other side. I was like, I'm going to get the other side. I was like, screw it. I'm going to do what I want. But now everyone has it, so it's a little annoying. But I still do me. It's fine. When they all fade off, I'll still probably be doing this too, you know? It's fine. Church of Trollism? Oh no. COT. The Church of Trollism. All aboard. Wishbone? Yes. We talked about wishbone in here before. Lamb chop. I have a lamb chop in my stuffed animal pile. What's the story? Wishbone. Oh, we can't say Sesame Street anymore. We're traumatized, y'all. I don't know if I knew that or not. Maybe stoic. I did watch a documentary on him a few years ago, and if you haven't seen, you should check it out. But it's pretty sad. I wasn't like bawling, but I definitely felt for Bob Ross, for sure. Impose your beliefs. Cannot. What mighty beautiful eyes you have. Oh. Ew. Good Lord. No. Who's the man behind me? My two brolic dogs that love to give tooth hugs. Fucking creeper. Little House on the Prairie. That's like what, Beverly Hills too. I'm trying to think of some other ones. We said Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in here before, but that I haven't seen it today. That's definitely on the list for sure. Trying to think. Oh, As Told by Gender too. Yes. Duh. Macy Gray. Keep it moving. Yeah. I can't really do like animal movies either. Beethoven made me sad as well. Yeah, I can't do Air Bud. I said that yesterday. I was like, I can't. When he's yelling at him in the field, I still remember that. Like, traumatized. Nope. You're like, thanks for sharing nothing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, like they're connecting pieces, Jesse. Like they're like panoramic. What, Andy? That's crazy. You got hidden for that, and I don't know if you should be unhidden for that. But I'm like, did he though? Because there were some like parts that I'm like, I don't know what all like I saw at like a teenage age, you know? I cannot believe you just broke down trollism. I cannot. Hey, Chris, happy Friday. Thanks, Daniel. Buy that dog mama coffee. Yeah, literally. I'm like, gonna be buying some whiskey after these chats. Crazy. Oh, what in the world? All the things that people can say in the world and the things they say. Otter? Otter what? What about, let's throw it back to like when we were younger. I used to love Big Bear in the Blue House. Hotel for Dogs? I've never seen that. Is it a cartoon? Oh, All Dogs Go to Heaven. I used to love that movie. I would not be able to watch that now. I'm gonna go. I'm definitely gonna go with Trosan on literally not being able to watch some movies, especially with the animal movies. I was like, Trosan said that, right? The chipmunks, like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Maddie, are you still here? Don't trust a hoe. Never trust a hoe. Come on, Helen Keller. Talk with your hips. Maddie, you better not be gone. Happy Friday, wherever you are. He's like, I'm here. Like, I took attendance. I should be taking attendance. Go ahead and raise your hand in the chat if you're here. And if you're not a mod, I need you to put your age in astrology. Go ahead and give me one word about yourself. One positive word about yourself. Or actually, if it wants to be crazy, it's probably better you tell me now. So give me one word that describes yourself, your age, and astrology. Go. Describe what movie again? Looney Tunes, like Space Jam? Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I saw a Space Jam, I think it was like a blanket a few months back, and I considered getting it, but there were some spots on it, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to flip this. I'm always going to keep it. I was like, nah, that ain't going to work for me. I don't know what the hell's on this blanket. But I was like, I'm not gonna be able to flip it. But it was interesting. It actually wasn't in that bad condition for how old it was. I did love Oliver and Company. And then when they met the crazy dogs on the pier, they're like beating him up and stuff, beating the guy up. Yes, Looney Tunes and Space Jams. I just saw that. I'm behind. I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out to Farms. I need a sign that says, yes, I am actively behind. Be patient. Keep saying cool shit, though. You know? I'll have one that just runs across and says that. I should look into that. I did watch Roseanne a lot, but it's a lot of controversy stuff nowadays, and she got a lot of backlash. We won't get into all that, but yeah, I don't condone any of the hateful shit she's done and said. But I feel like a lot of them do that, so it's kind of crazy. She was off the sheets, for sure. Here's another one, Full House. I actually love Full House. Jeez. But now they're like the Connors now. They're not Roseanne anymore. Yeah, can you tell that Harchez kid that I'm from the US? He's like obliterating the chat. What's normal? I don't know. Maddie, I asked this before. Did you ever see Awkward on MTV? Okay. It still holds up. MASH? I've never seen MASH. I thought that shit looked annoying, but I never watched it. I was judging a show by its cover. I was like, man, this is taking up the whole channel for the day. They play reruns all day, all night. You were sitting there watching MASH, and Jesse was sitting there watching the Andy Griffin show. What's up? Wrong password. What in the world is that? Yeah, but the Connors knew that they couldn't, like, do anything without the Roseanne, but they couldn't keep her. They knew. They were like, we're gonna get lit up if we keep her. So they still shot their shot, you know? It's crazy. And take their lunch money. Keep them in order. Number them. Can you imagine? Crazy. We'll make everyone t-shirts. Matlock? Wow. That's a throwback. Superman, too. At one point, Superman, for sure. Yeah, Roseanne lost her marbles, for sure. I'm not supportive of that. And I don't even know everything she said, but... Nope. Just sniblets. And I was like, that's good enough for me. I'm out. Ew. That, I hate when people ask that question. I can't even say it back either. But it's so gross. It's like new terminology. And I'm like, ew. It's wild. Yeah, we were talking about Hey Arnold earlier, Chris. I sound like your fourth wife. Ruh-roh. Do I feel bad for the wives or... Yeah. Artistic sometimes. Are you talking about Roseanne Harches? Thanks, Paul. I'm like, sometimes. And a lot of the time the art just stares at me and wants to become art, especially on these lives. I used to actively, like, be kind of doing stuff. But to be honest, I'm kind of shy about my art stuff. Like, I told y'all, I'm still shy about things. You just don't believe me, you know? I'm still shy about some stuff like my art. But I know when I'm sitting out here, that bare minimum will probably get done. When it comes to actually physically doing something, it's more of like a spiritual enlightenment and a good conversation, you know? So pull up a chair, buckle up. Ew. I don't remember that guy, Chris, from Hey Arnold. Thanks, y'all. Ew. Yikes. Johnny Bravo? Yes. Dragon Tales? Oh my gosh. First Toy Story. I love some Toy Story. For sure. I actually knew a real life Sid, and I would call them that. I'm like, you're like literally Sid. You're probably blowing up Barbies in your backyard. It's crazy. Yeah, I watched a lot of Nickelodeon too. I even got like Highlight magazines and Nickelodeon magazines. Oh my gosh, Harches. Cracker Jack. Oh, and the gummy bears for the Brits. Banana and pajamas. Yes. Absolutely. I said Told by Ginger earlier, if anyone didn't hear. Powerpuff Girls. What about Dexter? Dexter's Laboratory. I love Very Odd Parents. I was like, maybe if I wish hard enough, I'll get one. You know? Wacky Races. Oh. The Bananas, were they British? Were they? I think they were, right? The Golden Girls, Tiv. I cannot. I had a really cool guy friend that loved the Golden Girls. And there's actually someone that comes into this chat too as well, but I won't call him out unless he admits it. That's actually pretty funny. The Golden Girls. I love Betty White. You know, my friend sent me a letter in the mail the other day and their stamp was Betty White. And I was like, yes. And you know how the post office like sometimes will stamp over the stamp? Well, they literally stamped over her face and it looked like she had a mustache. It actually was pretty funny. Gave me a good laugh. I was like, I love Betty White. I've seen her in a movie called like The Proposal or something. It had Sandra Bullock in it and she was like marrying someone. I don't remember all the details, but I remember Betty White was in there. Kim Possible. What up, Soul Mama? What's Squeaky doing? You get that boy a flea collar? Yeah, there's a convention in town, Paul. They got the flyers. They showed up. Maddie's like naked and afraid. Did you get a new neighbor yet, Maddie? Yeah, Chris, you're cool. Chris, how old are you again and what was your astrology though? Like Anne Hathaway? I've heard Anne Hathaway a few times. Not as much as the other ones, but I have heard it. Ooh, I didn't really watch Zinc, but I did have a Zinc cupcake shirt. I was trying to look up stuff that can like flash me back. Oh, I see Angela Anaconda. Oh, Paul posted a bear carving that he did. I'm pretty sure, right? Posted a bear carving that he did, and it looked like the Bearstein Bears. And that's one of those Mandela effects too. Like people were saying it wrong. Oh, good Lord. That's disgusting. That was creepy and gross. Burn that from my brain, please. Yikes. Eric is banana man. Yeah, or anywhere. No, exactly. I'm only deleting that because I don't want to encourage it. No, that guy got hidden immediately. That was nasty. I don't know. That's a no for me. Like, if all the things, that's the one for sure. There's a lot of no's, but that is definitely one. Gross. And that's all attention I'm giving to that. Yikes. Howdy, Sam. What up? Happy Friday. When did you watch Degrassi? Is that... They have all, like, new people now, right? Yeah, I need to put Will You Marry Me in the block words. But I'm almost scared of, like, what other creation they will come from that. Oh! You see that turtle? Do you guys see the turtle too? That's crazy. Oh, it skipped me down the chat. Oh, don't tell me I'm that far behind, y'all. Damn. So, sorry to anyone I missed messages because it's going to catch me up right at Charlie surviving a heat wave. Oh, geez. Thanks, Stoic. I was like, that turtle's drinking that water, yo. I need to go put some more ice in my cup. That was a reminder. You can't fit into a fridge? Yeah, me neither. I don't know how to survive it. Stay inside. Get a cold rag. Get some ice. Get a fan. don't do what I'm doing and sitting out here. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna get some ice actually. BRB. Please like and subscribe. Ooh, the backyard looks like trash. Looks so bad. I was saying at the beginning of my life, they only cut half of it back here. And their lawnmowers, their motor, or they're like high-powered machines. I always skip the chat again. Sorry, y'all. I missed a bunch of stuff. Per usual, but I'm just saying for anyone that said stuff and now it's gone down. But their machines were like smoking. And then they just quit. They just said, screw the rest. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but is Barney a part of that group, you know? I seen a Barney at the flea market a couple weeks ago. He was looking good. He was like, wow, okay, Barney. He was like clean and everything. I was like, dang, this thing's old as hell and it looks like good. But I was like, I don't know. Barney was how all of them started, like Britney Spears and stuff. Right? Was it Barney or Mickey Mouse house or one of them. Crazy. Anyways. Yeah. I thought about bringing headphones out today to live so I could just like jam out and sing to y'all. I'm like, that may not go well. But I also need to get new headphones. I'm watching a Blue Jay right now, by the way. Anyways, let me get back to the chat because I literally missed so much. What? And I just come back to reading that? Like, I don't even know what that is. Thanks, Cal. Yes. Just don't make it weird, okay? Thanks, Maddie. I don't know if Maddie's still here. He's probably like, I quit. I'm hanging up the towel. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I couldn't tell. I just went ahead and hid them because I was like, I don't know where that's going. I shouldn't have to really debate, you know? When I start to debate, I'm like, that's how, like, I know. Stop pretending like I don't, you know? I can... It's so funny. I know Maddie's, like, cringing reading some of these, too. Sorry, Maddie. Actually, I'm sorry to everyone that reads any of this shit, really, for the most part. Bless our hearts. We deserve more. We deserve more good souls and good energy and not fucking off-the-wall shits crazies. Crazy. Just when I thought I was going to take a nap. Cow and chicken? Oh, yeah. That was a good one. Me either, but cow and chicken is good. I thought he was saying, like, cow and chicken good. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Cracker Jack? You know, your name reminds me of, like, the bag. Is that what it's from? Crackle Jack? I used to love finding the little prizes in there. Good, Daniel. How are you? Ew. Don't call me mom. That's so gross. So gross. Popeye, speaking of, Rhodey's on his live like a week or two ago eating KFC. And I saw him living. I was like, I'm gonna stop in and mess with Rhodey, right? And I was like, Rhodey hates that chicken from Popeyes because he was eating KFC. Because at first he had us on mute, and me and Chona were like, he's sitting there smacking it down, you know. He had us on mute, and then he put his headphones in, and I was like, look, Rhodey thinks he can hear us. He can hear us now through the headphones. He was acting so cool, like, yeah, I got watchers. watching me eat my chicken. I was like, where them raisins at, Rhodey? I told him, I was like, Rhodey, go to the emojis and find the pinto beans in there. That's as close as we're going to get to raisins for emojis. Who remembers Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Anyone remember that? Yeah, you are banning a lot, Maddie. Thanks. Jesse. Jesse too. I know Jesse's like holding back. Maddie just bannies them. Off to the banny. Done. For real, for real. Bama does the same sheet. Maddie's like seen a lot of things here. He's been around since like the beginning. Yeah, William, having a great day. How are you? Ew. Aries from the desert. Are you in the desert? Pisces, Leanne, is that what you're saying? I'm trying to get caught up. Yeah, you're a super mom of all the moms. Farms too. Thanks for telling me. Almost 30. Crazy. $38 Virgo, fantastic. Okay, Virgo. You know I'm behind if I'm getting that. Lady and the Tramp. Yeah, the part where they eat the spaghetti. Yeah. I look tall, but I'm actually short. The movie I was trying to remember? I don't know. I try to Google it because I'm mixing movies in my head, I think. That's what happened with the little fortune teller. I was like mixing like this old little note thing that I used to do with my friends with the fortune teller piece. So I know that's what I'm doing with the movie, but I just remember someone being out of country and they adopted a little boy from out of country, and then he came over and he had to learn things like it was in the country, but he was like still like eating bugs here and doing like jungle type stuff because he came from the jungle. And I can't remember, but then there was this other sniblet in my mind that I think I'm meshing in that's not the same movie, that I vaguely remember like Shaq being like a little person, like a little figurine in the movie or something, but then there were also like little figurines or people that were talking to the person in the movie, like, or the kid, I think. It was something magical. Y'all don't tell me I'm crazy. But it was something like magical in the movie like that. But I think they're two different movies. That is sad, Paul. Some of them choose to be neither. It's great. It's great. They have an option. They can say so many things in the world and then they say, like, trash. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah. My dog is the good Dutchy boy. Check out my channel, though. I'm going to start telling people. 3 little dots in the corner. Click it. View channel. Come back. And sometimes I'm like, why do I even need to explain? Which is like all the time. You know? Do Americans watch the soap operas? I was talking about my grandma. Let me paint a picture for everyone again. She's sitting in her lazy chair, her lazy boy. And she was a very short lady. Had her perm did real good. Big old sunglasses. Like literal big sunglasses inside. Chain smoking cigarettes. Watching Days of Our Lives. We talked about it yesterday. Days of Our Lives is still on. And it's on like season like 60 something. Is that not crazy? Hold on. That's nuts, right? I don't remember Monster Squad, James. That's weird. Who's normal anymore? Anyone? Nobody? What's the definition of normal? Yeah, soap opera's still a thing. It's crazy. Someone said I look like their lost wife. Yeah, I ran away. I got a hit out there. I'm done. I don't need a map. I'm poking fun. I'm like, oh no. Nope. Nope. You've seen every episode of Andy Griffin? So has Jesse, 80. Yeah. I would pin your comment, Maddie, but gonna leave that one alone. And you can't even think, like, how do I even say it? I'm like, this is not blowing my head up, y'all, by far. Because this happens, anything that looks like a woman and is a woman, this happens to. So, they may even do it to men. Who knows? So, I don't feel, like, special. But it is crazy, the level of, like, what do you think is going to happen here? What do you think is going to happen in any of these chats that you go to saying this shit, you know? Anyways. This is AI. Leave a message after the beep. Oh. Junkyard Wars? Okay. I saw Storage Wars a couple times, and when I went to the auctions, it felt like that. It felt like that. I wanted to start duping people that were getting like a little like, what are you doing here? You know, scoping me out. I wanted to just like, I noticed if you like even touch like the bends, they flock over. Like they're like, what is in there? Is it gold? You know? So the one of the last times I went, I was testing my theories a little bit and maybe acting wild in there, boy. Wild. Young and the Restless. Yes. Can you imagine watching 61 seasons? I'm going to imagine each one's an hour long. Like, I don't even know what my grandma went through watching all of those. And she probably watched, like 40 seasons. If not more. She gained her angel wings in, like, I think it was, like, 2011 or something. But she watched a bunch of them seasons, that's for sure. Honeymooners. I don't think I've seen that. Who watched Next on MTV? That shit was crazy. They would literally get a toe off the bus and they're like, Next! It's like shallow. So wild. It's like worse than Tinder. Thanks, Jesse. I'm not pinning that. I cannot. I said the Beverly Hillbillies earlier too, Stoic. Wow, everybody went in. We got Jesse, and then Maddie, and then Grown, and then me, and then Jesse. Crazy. Oh. I was not expecting that comment. Thanks, Gary. That honestly reminds me of literally the Mario Kart. Like when you're on the rainbow and your eyes are like bleeding, you're like, I'm gonna win, right? And your eyes are literally bleeding, but you still want to win. You fell asleep. Rock-a-my Bama, but you're not mine. You belong to the country ladies all the time. He's like out there on the street, y'all. He was on Tinder. That's what he was doing. I don't know who starts a conversation like that. That's a no for me. Oh, another star. I caught it. So I was like, y'all, I know you've seen this fortune teller, but you know you've seen this one too. The little teeny tiny. It's about the size of most of these men's brains. Crazy. I would say humans or trolls, but a lot of them are men. I can see the fortune with this one. For sure. Oh, good Lord. Ain't nobody say that. You know, if there was a conversation to be had and that had come up in conversation, I would respond to it. But I think it's like one of the saddest things. Like, that's the word for it, right? I think that's what Sam said. And Jesse said it the other day. And I think that is the word, is saddest. Where they come in and they like prey on like certain things to get your heartstrings going. Because where did that fit in anywhere? It's wild. And I can look past a lot of people's social skills. Oh, you straight up asked too. Yes, thank you always for your services, but if you are just making stuff up, that's not okay. Anyone that's put their ass in line for any country deserves to be acknowledged for sure, because they, you know, I mean, things have changed, but typically you didn't have to, you know, you chose to, or whatever the reasoning is, you still did it. So I always will have compassion for those people. But if you're just sitting here like bullshitting that like as well, that's awful. It's really awful. Yeah, I've done that before in the past on lives, and I just forget about the chat, you know. But right now there's a lot of engagement that I think needs to be done through the metrics, which isn't a bad thing, you know. But it's a numbers game for sure. But I'm still finding time to pour into my projects. I'm like a lady of mystery, you know. That's a no. Oh, that's a gotta go. Oh, you just went into the chat and went over and over and over. Oh my gosh. This looks like a cover of an album that sells exactly 3 copies. I'm so done. Wow, that's so nice. Courage the Cowardly Dog, yes. Happy Days? I never saw Happy Days. Three's Company, though. No, I don't remember Sweet Life on Deck. Yeah, real skill, Harchez. I'm gonna go with the skill level being like in the negatives. Yeah, I thought it was a Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, but I was like phasing out of Disney, I think, at that point. Or I wasn't really as interested in that. I watched it like maybe a couple times. Maybe. What about the little Afron, or the Zac Efron dude? Oh, his brother? Oh, it disconnected me. Okay. Alright, YouTube. I did that in the beginning of my live as well. I was going to talk about the Traders. Have anybody ever seen the Traders? Because Zac Efron's brother was on there too. That's So Raven, yes. Although the back history of her is really sad. But I loved her. I have That's So Raven moments all the time where I'm like, you know, quite literally though. You did not have a boogie board with her on it. I cannot. Wow. If that's not fan obsession, I don't know what is. He came to your church, Arches? You got someone to go? Hey, Mela. Happy Saturday. Crazy. You're like in the future always. How was the yard work yesterday? Did you feel accomplished after? Yeah, Ed and Eddie. CM, yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Degrading, what's that? Yeah, Mela, Harchez was like trying to plan like a trip for all of us to meet. I was like, you're crazy. He's like, I'm going like tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And he's like, no, really. He's really not going tomorrow, but it's soon. He was like, they were all looking at flights yesterday. You may have already talked about this. Oh, and then someone came in from New Zealand. And I was like, we can't call you Churcher because we only have one Churcher. Even though it's y'all's thing, Mela is the Churcher. I see like an animal when I think of Churcher. That's where I'm at. Don't ask. So these are the things that go on in my brain. You seen a baby turtle? Let me guess, you didn't get a photo or a video. Let me guess. Paul. USA. We sound so supportive. I was dying yesterday. I thought Jesse was just like, USA, USA. He was America. And I was like, is this literally